we finished the meeting. It all went really, really well. Like, the sperm count was off the chain.
I see the crystal raindrop.
Good morning, fertility fam. Today is Tuesday, May 1st. Today is the day that we get the results from the new reproductive endocrinologist. So we'll see what my protocol is. We'll find out what the semen analysis results, and how we move forward. So I believe a new cycle will be starting next week on May 9th. And so hopefully we're in for this cycle. Yay! How are you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. I hope all is well with you. I will talk to you in a bit. Hi again, fam. So I made it to the 135th Street station, and I just got a text from the known donor. He is at 125th, so he's going to beat me there. But it is not quite 10, and our appointment is at 10:30, so all good. For once, I'm not late. I think my nerves were so, like, amped that I got up early, I got ready fast. Here comes the train. Yeah, but I'm thinking positive thoughts, so we'll be there shortly and we'll know. Hi guys, so I've made it back to work. We finished the meeting. It all went really, really well. Like, the sperm count was off the chain. It was like over 100 million, and it only needed to be over 10 million. The only thing that was a little wonky was the morphology was 1%, and they like it to be 4%, but because the count is so high, 1% of 100 million is still beats 4% of 10 million. So, and motility was fine. But the really exciting news, and I'm kind of dumbfounded, is she agreed to do IVF with my own eggs. So I'm like over the moon, starstruck, baffled, dumbfounded, and excited. All those at once, yes. I would start a new cycle next week. She said that would be too soon for IVF because I'd have to get trained on how to give myself the shots and all that, but I could do IUI and then go into IVF. IVF would be 2 cycles, so one would be egg retrieval under anesthesia, and then they would do ICSI and send them off for PGS testing. And then once those come back, it has to be grade A, B, or C. Once those come back, then we figure out like next steps, implantation. So after 5 days, it would have to go to frozen to a cryobank, and then the next cycle we would take over my cycle. She said they would start me with the estrogen and then the progesterone and then do the transfer. So I think that's what it is. I need to talk a little more with known donor. I've got to go to the lawyer on Friday. But I'm just excited that I have these possibilities. I didn't have them with the other doctor, and so yeah, good things are happening. Yay! Better news than I had anticipated. Oh, my FSH was 13. Again, she said she likes it to see it under 10. She's not worried as long as it's not over 15, 1.5. So I just got to do what I did before and exercise, stop drinking the alcohol, and get back on that green clean machine that I was on before. Up my royal jelly and all that stuff that I did back in December when I got it down to 7.7. So yeah, I'm excited, guys. The future is bright. The future is bright. I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna have lunch with the known donor. I'm at work. I had a meeting from 12 to 1, and so I'm gonna meet him at 1 after this meeting to talk about what we want to do. So yeah. Yay. Oh my god. Hi, fertility fam. So I made it home. I'm over my shell shock. I went and had lunch with the known donor. Yeah, he's on cloud 9. So it was, he corrected me, 196 million was the count. Craziness. It's funny to behold, because we were both sitting in there like this while we were waiting for her to get started, and as she came, you know, kept giving us the news, and then when she gave him his count, he was like, oh, okay. It was like, you would have thought he was 7 feet tall. Anyway, I'm just glad that that was good news. I'm glad that she's open to the IVF. And I think the way to move forward is IUI for this very first cycle. They said they would need more time to train me on injections, so I would not be able to do IVF starting next week, which is when my cycle is due, because I have to go in and do so many hours of training videos. Which I don't know how much more complicated it is than doing the epidural shot, except that it has to be daily. But we'll see. Maybe there's mixing involved. I know I've seen some videos, so we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, so IUI for that, and then in June's cycle, that would be the retrieval, and in July would be the transfer. So they will do an ICSI. They will send it off for testing, and then transfer one. So hope it all works out that I just get one and I don't have to worry about anything else. Yeah, because as you know, I've been conflicted about what to do with excess eggs. So the doctor was very much like, don't get ahead of yourself. It will likely, you know, it's not going to be a lot. By the time you go through how many you take out, how many are actually mature that you take out, once you fertilize them, if they grow. So it's the marula stage first, and then it has to grow into a blastocyst. Like she said, you lose about half with each of those processes. So I don't even know, like mathematically, how many they would have to get for that to work out in my favor to just get one, but I just need one. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm scared. I think it is a huge relief, and I was like also thinking, what if after all this I get her to agree to the IVF and then I get pregnant with the first IUI? Like, I mean, there would be worse problems to have, but how ironic would that be? But yeah, so that's kind of what happened. That's how the day went. I'm excited and nervous and, you know, all those magical things. This is what I wanted. So I got what I wanted. I got what I wanted. And she looked at my actual numbers and not just a chart, and yeah. Yay! Oh, and so there's a couple of announcements. I'm sure you guys have seen it by now, but congratulations to Candace and Tim. They got their BFP on their second IVF transfer, and yay! So, and her HCG is like crazy. The first one was like 400, and then it tripled or quadrupled, so that baby is sticking in there nice and strong, which is amazing. And Arlette over at Chasing Joy had her baby boy. He's so cute. She posted him on Instagram. I mean, she's a diehard. Let me tell you, when I deliver, I don't know if posting for you guys is going to be top of mind. I will do my best, but like the day she had him that morning, and she had like at 6, and she was posting pictures of him by like noon. He was pretty cute, so I don't blame her like for wanting to share photos of him with the world. But yeah, it was very cool, very cool. It keeps hope alive, so thanks for sharing that with us, ladies. And Journey of Joy got her package, and she sent me a video. I created a playlist for it. It's called Giveaway, or Simply Tanika Giveaway. I'll put a link in there, or over here, I guess. And yeah, so you can check that out. I was so excited that she was so excited. I said that I wanted to delight you guys with the gifts, and so she was delighted. I was very, very pleased. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to do another giveaway. I think we're going to do something. I mentioned it in the video earlier, but I think let's do something, because I know a lot of us TTC folks get sad around Mother's Day. So what if we have like a mothers trying, or trying mothers, or something giveaway, because we are mothers in our hearts for these little ones that we're yearning for. And yeah, I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I do have one kid. I know that some of you guys don't have that first one yet, and I know that Mother's Day is especially sad. It's sad for me too, but I am grateful for the child that I have. And so I just want to acknowledge women who have, not for lack of trying, not become mothers yet. And so we'll think of some cute name for it. You guys help me out. Leave it below. What do you think we should call it? And what do you think should be included in it? Maybe we'll do it like the day before Mother's Day. I don't know. Give me your thoughts. Like, what do you think is like the best way to celebrate us on the TTC journey? And yeah, I'm not going to ramble on. I have so many thoughts. None of them are clear. But yeah, we'll see. And I have a surprise for you guys tomorrow, but I don't want to reveal it yet, because there's scheduling and other things that I have to make sure work out. But I think you guys would be delighted about that too. All right, ladies, I hope you are well. I hope your week is started off exciting and new, and I will talk to you later. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to share it with anyone who might find it useful on their journey. And yeah, click that notification bell so you know when I upload new videos. All right, talk to you later. Mwah. Baby does to you all.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I